Imagine you just spent $1,500 on the fastest gaming rig or the sleekest 8K workstation on the market. You sit down, hit download, and you're still staring at a loading bar. Most people think their internet is slow because of their provider, but there is a silent bottleneck sitting on your shelf right now, and it's about to make every device you own feel obsolete. We've been told Wi-Fi 6 was the forever solution. So why is the tech world suddenly acting like it's a relic of the past? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the invisible war happening inside your walls. Wi-Fi 6 versus the brand new Wi-Fi 7. Is this a genuine leap in human connection, or just a clever way to get you to open your wallet again? By the end of this, you'll know exactly which side of the fence you need to be on. And if you find this breakdown helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps me keep these deep dives coming so you don't waste money on tech you don't actually need. We've all been there. You're in the middle of a high-stakes match, or maybe a crucial Zoom call, and the audio starts to robotize. Your heart sinks. You've got the fast internet plan. You've got a modern router. You feel like you're doing everything right, yet the technology is still failing you. The promise of Wi-Fi 7 is bold. They're claiming speeds that rival a physical fiber optic cable. They're promising that the buffering will become a thing of the past. But here's the part no one talks about. Having a Wi-Fi 7 router doesn't mean you have Wi-Fi 7 internet. There's a massive catch that could turn your expensive upgrade into a very shiny paperweight. To understand where we're going, we have to look at what's wrong with where we are. Wi-Fi 6 was supposed to handle the smart home revolution, and for a while, it did. It brought us better efficiency. It allowed your light bulbs, your fridge, and your laptop to coexist. But our homes changed faster than the tech did. Think about your living room right now. How many devices are fighting for air? You've got a phone, a tablet, a TV streaming 4K, maybe a baby monitor, and a smart speaker. In a Wi-Fi 6 world, these devices are like cars on a highway. It's efficient, sure, but the highway only has so many lanes. When everyone tries to merge at once during dinner time, you get congestion, you get lag. Wi-Fi 6 tries to manage the traffic, but Wi-Fi 7 is trying to build a completely different kind of infrastructure. But this is where it gets complicated, because the lanes we've been using are officially full. If Wi-Fi 6 was an incremental update, Wi-Fi 7 is a structural overhaul. The technical name is 802.11b, but you can just think of it as extremely high throughput. We're talking about a theoretical limit of 46 gigabits per second. To put that in perspective, that's nearly 5 times faster than Wi-Fi 6. But speed isn't the real story here. The real story is something called MLO, multi-link operation. Right now, your device picks a band. It's either on 2.4 gigahertz, 5, or maybe 6. It stays in that lane. If that lane gets crowded, your device just waits. It stutters. Wi-Fi 7 doesn't pick a lane. It uses all of them simultaneously. Imagine driving a car that can exist in 3 lanes at the exact same time. If a truck blocks the left lane, you're already moving through the middle and the right. This isn't just about being fast. It's about being unbreakable. For a gamer, this is the holy grail. It means jitter, that erratic jump and ping that ruins your aim, could virtually disappear. But before you go out and buy a $300 router, we need to talk about the problem behind all this. Here's the cold, hard truth that the marketing teams won't lead with. Your iPhone 13 doesn't care about Wi-Fi 7. Your PlayStation 5 doesn't know Wi-Fi 7 exists. To see even a fraction of these benefits, the device in your hand has to have a Wi-Fi 7 chip inside it. As of right now, that is a very short list of very expensive hardware. You're essentially buying a Ferrari engine and putting it inside a lawnmower. The engine is capable of greatness, but the wheels can't handle the speed. And then there's the spectrum. Wi-Fi 7 thrives on the 6 GHz band. It's a wide-open, super fast frequency. But there's a downside to high frequency that we often forget. It hates walls. If you live in a house with thick drywall or brick, that blazing fast Wi-Fi 7 signal might struggle to reach your bedroom. You might find yourself back on the old, crowded frequencies just to stay connected. So does that mean the upgrade is a scam? Not exactly. It just means the timing is everything. This is where everything changes for a specific group of people. If you are a VR enthusiast, someone using a Meta Quest or a Vision Pro, Wi-Fi 7 isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. VR requires massive amounts of data with zero delay. Even a millisecond of lag can make you physically motion sick. For you, the upgrade is the difference between a blurry mess and total immersion. If you live in a dense apartment complex in a city like New York or London, your air is polluted. There are hundreds of Wi-Fi signals screaming over each other. Wi-Fi 7 has a feature called preamble puncturing. It's a fancy term for ignoring the noise. It allows the router to find tiny gaps in the interference and squeeze your data through them. It's like having noise-canceling headphones for your internet. But if you're just scrolling TikTok and watching Netflix, you probably won't notice a single difference. Wi-Fi 6 is already more than capable of handling a 4K stream. Buying Wi-Fi 7 today for standard use is like buying a professional cinema camera to take photos of your lunch. So here is the resolution. We are currently in the early adopter phase. The routers are expensive and the devices are rare. But within the next 18 months, Wi-Fi 7 will become the standard for every new flagship phone and laptop. If you are building a new home today, or if your current router is literally dying and you need a replacement that will last 5 years, then yes, going with Wi-Fi 7 makes sense. You are future-proofing. But if your Wi-Fi 6 setup is working just fine, stay where you are. The most powerful tool in tech isn't the fastest chip, it's patience. By this time next year, the prices will drop, the firmware will be more stable, and the devices in your pocket will actually be able to talk to the device on your shelf. Technology moves at a pace that often makes us feel left behind. It creates this quiet anxiety that we aren't experiencing the best version of our lives because our download speeds could be higher. But the best tech is the tech that disappears. The tech that lets you work, play your games, and connect with your family without you ever thinking about it. Wi-Fi 7 is going to be incredible. It's going to change how we use the internet. But it's a marathon, not a sprint. If this breakdown helped clear up the confusion, give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Are you still on Wi-Fi 5? Or are you already thinking about jumping into Wi-Fi 7? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.